Let's do a sound check. I don't want to do this. I do not want to do this. Oh, I totally forgot I could do this. Hello. Testing. Oh, man, I really can't tell. What's this do? Alright. Why is that just randomly changing? Alright, it's fine. Okay. I'm actually super excited because I'm recording this episode, and if you're watching this, I've been going through it. Don't judge my appearance, but this is gonna be my first YouTube video. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel and start recording the episodes because apparently it's a cool thing to do. Or I really don't know, but we're gonna give it a go. That's what the suggestion was, and that's what we're gonna do. Okay, right now, let me paint this scene for you. If you're not watching it, I am in my mother's basement in Ambridge, Pennsylvania, recording this episode. It has been a hell of a week. Oh, wow. I leave to go back to North Carolina tomorrow afternoon. And I still have a lot I need to get done, but this is a priority. My mom understands it's a priority too. She's the one making sure I was down here doing it. So, guys, she knows I enjoy this and I enjoy keeping you guys up to date on what's going on. And I want to give a reason why I took a step back for a little bit. But we're back at it. But yeah. Let me explain what's going on. My mother has a very rare condition. I didn't write down the numbers because I don't care about that type of stuff. If you do, the condition is trigeminal neuralgia. And you can look it up all you want. But for the purpose of this podcast and my ability to say words in general, we're going to call that trigen. So trigeminal neuralgia is going to be called Trigen during this podcast because, yeah. So trigeminal, I'm already trying to say it again. Trigen is also called a tic doulourette. You guys can look all this information up. I can't pronounce half of this stuff, but I'm going to get to the parts that matter. It is a chronic pain condition that affects the trigeminal nerve in the face. So this nerve carries the sensations from the face to the brain. So anything that's happening to your face, that nerve is the one that shoots it up. And when you have trigeminal neuralgia, for whatever reason, that nerve is being pinched or is being pushed, and it's causing sharp and shooting pains all through a certain side of the face. It is excruciating. My mom has had it for 7 years. And honestly, this is the worst I've ever seen it, obviously, but it's hard to deal with. Especially as a family member, I can't even imagine what my mother's going through. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about it. So it's most common in women over 50. Not saying my mom's over 50, I'm not telling you how old she is, but my mom is young. Even for this condition, she's young. So there are two types of trigeminal neuralgia. Classical, and this is usually caused by things such as an artery or a vein that's squishing or compressing that nerve. And then there is secondary. And a secondary trigen is when it is caused by another medical condition, such as a cyst or a tumor. And my mom does have a confirmed cyst with MRI on the lower stem part of her brain. So we know what's causing it, but it gets worse, you guys. Trigeminal neuralgia is very, very hard to diagnose. I'm not sure why. It has been. My mom does have the diagnosis now, though, so hopefully we can start getting more help. But it is like pulling teeth to meet with the neurologist. I didn't understand that. I don't know if anyone's ever tried to get a hold of a neurologist. I have reached out to so many different people, and I'm finally starting to get some people back. But wow, the medical field is just, it's hard to navigate. It is stressful. No one knows anything, I feel like. It's stressful. So we're trying to get answers now. My mom is not working at all. So the face pains are almost constant now, and I guess they can be sometimes intermittent. The longer she's had it for 7 years, the pain gets more excruciating and lasts longer. So this disease is also known as the, well, I don't want to get in trouble for saying it, but this suicide disease. I apologize. I'll put a disclaimer at the beginning of this for people who, I'll put a trigger warning on the episode. It's called a suicide disease because there really is not a cure. There's no cure for it. They can try to decompress it or get rid of the cyst, which can help do it, but it's a brain surgery essentially. So they try to risk the face pain versus trying to go in there and get your brain fixed or whatever. I don't know. Apparently it's hard to get that procedure, but she has a confirmed cyst, so we were hoping that would be it. You can try different medications. Well, the medications, a side effect is being dizzy. And my mom is so dizzy to the point where she will just start throwing up. And that had gotten her fired from her job as a chugger, which she has a lawsuit against, so I can't go into much detail with that. And then obviously being dizzy and sick and throwing up with your face hurting makes you not be able to waitress on the weekends either. So my mom is not doing that either. So hold on, I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec to gather my thoughts. Oh no, I hope that all took. Hold on, I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec to gather my thoughts. Okay, we're back. So, trigeminal neuralgia, trigen, is also known as a word that I don't even want to say just because it triggers people, but it has been so stressful because my mom brings this up constantly. And not in a way that I'm not in a way that I'm concerned. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Okay. In a way that, like, I almost feel guilty because she's in so much pain. All she does all day, every day is lay in bed. She doesn't work. Trying to figure out the way to pay her bills and my bills. Might be moving up to Pittsburgh. I love my life in North Carolina. But there's obviously stuff up here. My mom has this awesome house. She owns it. It's the coolest house. Seriously. It's 4 floors. So the basement, which is what I'm in, it's like a full apartment. None of it's finished though. But we could finish this off. It's like a full apartment. It's so cool. And then there's like a main level where the kitchen and the dining room and the living room's at. And then a second floor where there's a bunch of bedrooms. And then an attic where there's like 2 more bedrooms that are unfinished, but they're so cool. Like that's where my boys slept, and it's just really cool house, but it just needs so much work. And I mean, my mom can't do it. And it's hard to find reliable people to do the work for you. It's just, everything's so hard to do. Reliable people are hard to find. So I'm going to try to come up here and do what I can. At least like the littler stuff, or see if I can actually find contractors that know what they're doing and get this house is so cool, and I want it always for our family, but it's a lot going on. So yeah, my plan. So also, while I was up in Pittsburgh, I visited a really good, he's a good friend of mine now, Scott. We're going to be on a podcast together. He's going to be in a couple of weeks, 2 weeks, because this was supposed to be out 2 days ago. But my energy levels are coming in spurts, and when I have the energy, I try to get stuff for my mother done right now before I leave, because I am leaving tomorrow morning to go back. But actually, this will probably be coming out as I'm getting ready to go back. So, woo! I'm trying to think of like the questions that everyone keeps asking me, so that people who want to know more about this and what's going on in my life, they can listen to this, because I feel like I'm even worse now about my phone than ever. Literally, actually, I think from like when I woke up until like 12:30 this morning, I didn't even know where my phone, 12:30 in the afternoon, I didn't even know where my phone was. So, got it, we're good. Sorry. I got headphones in. I don't think they're working anymore, though. Okay, sorry about that. What I was saying is I made the most of my time while I was up in Pittsburgh, though. I will say that. I got so much done. Not that I don't get so much done in my day-to-day life. My cat is on top of my fridge right now. What are you doing, Myra? Okay. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm like a Labrador. Okay. So, while I was in Pittsburgh, I met up with Scott, who has a podcast called The Berm Pit. It is awesome, so check that out. He interviews some awesome people. The episodes are interesting, and it's a really good, you guys should check him out, for sure. But when I interviewed him, hey Mom. You want to come say hi?
Sure. I look terrible.
So do I.
I'm gonna come say hi.
Yeah. My mom's here. Aw. Here. Just say hi.
Hello.
Yes. I love you. You went and saw cousin Lisa?
I did.
Was that good? Got out of the house?
Yeah, I need cheered up. I was very depressed. I'm okay now.
Oh my God. Okay. And we also got breakfast this morning.
Yes.
So you done a lot today.
I did. I feel better.
Yeah, awesome.
Yes.
Well, just don't overdo it, because sometimes we feel better and then it immediately goes back.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna take a break real fast. Be right back. I love you.
I love you. What are you talking about? It is cozy down here, isn't it?
I love it.
Wow. Not bad down here at all.
Ooh, let's see.
No, Myra.
I know.
What are you doing there?
I said that.
What are you doing up there, girlfriend? Faster, are you comfy, buddy?
Here, I wanted to. Here. We'll stop playback. Let me just see what I got so far. Okay. My mom went back upstairs to lay down, so I'm gonna finish up this last bit of episode. I'm not even wearing my headphones anymore. Shit, sorry. Oh well, whatever. Yes, so when I met up with Scott and did an interview with him, he introduced me to Dominic Izzo, and I have a pretty awesome interview done with him that's going to be released next week. So I did a lot, and I'm super excited. The interviews will also be on the YouTube channel, so I'm going to make sure to get that going and let you guys know, so that way you guys can watch. And yeah. So, big thanks for thanking me for My Cervix, which is awesome. And the studio that we did it in, so if you're anyone in the Pittsburgh area, or anyone, you can go to Pittsburgh for it. I do, obviously. So, it's called Studio Me. It's in Pittsburgh, and it is awesome. It is clean. They're timely, they're professional, and the atmosphere is just, it was very friendly and welcome, and it was a good vibe, good time. So, yeah, all right. I thank you guys so much for listening. If you're wanting to know more about my mom's condition, you can reach out to me. I do want to draw attention to trigeminal neuralgia, and maybe it shouldn't be so hard to get a diagnosis. I feel like getting help, it shouldn't be as hard. I just realized I was like peeking really bad. Ooh, oh well. We'll work it out. All right, what I'm really hoping to do with this podcast is draw attention to trigeminal neuralgia and try to make it so people can get answers faster. Gosh, I'm just so overwhelmed, you guys. Ugh. I'm gonna head upstairs. I'm gonna finish up some last things before I head out. So if you listen to this, it's a quick one, but I have some awesome things ahead for this. This is just so that you guys know where I'm at. I am still taking time for myself. Okay, I'm lying. I haven't been to the gym this week. I was gonna say, but okay, the boys and I have walked to the park like every day that we've been here. We went to the park 3 or 4 times, and we also went to the zoo. So see, I'm doing good. All right, well, thank you guys so much for being here, and man, I'm just blessed in life. Yeah. Shawna Marie out. Bye.